Hyundai presents The Drive Within in association with Man's World, and here we are, ladies and gentlemen. Get ready, be prepared, because I have a very, very special guest on the show today. Someone who needs no introduction. She flies to take those catches. She hits the ball out of the ground. She loves to hold the ball in her hand. An all-rounder. We have the one, the only, Jemimah Rodriguez. How's it going?
All good, thank you.
First of all, before you start, okay, can you get this? 1, 2.
Oh, yes.
There you go.
I should have
Still
dived
got
on
it. You should have
camera to
done
make it
that.
more
No?
dramatic.
Just don't throw it back to me because I'm going to fall down. Let me tell you, before we start any of this right now, she's made me feel old before the interview as well, because she's told me the second we met that I watched you while growing up. Thank you for bringing my confidence to an all-time level high.
You still look young, that's what matters.
All right. If she's saying so. If India's swashbuckling, all-rounder is saying so, then I'll take that as a compliment. But listen, there are many compliments to give you for the great role you're playing in the team, for the achievements you've had. First of all, starting with Hyundai, 3-year association with them. How's that been?
I've loved working with Hyundai.
Yeah.
I think more than anything, they value the player and the person more than anything else. And our shoots are always fun and we get to meet cool people like you. So.
No, thank you. I'll take that. You kind of like come back and I'm making amends now on the fact that you called me old earlier. Now she's calling me cool after that, live on camera with that. But listen, the T20 World Cup is coming up. All eyes on Team India. Pressure? No pressure? How's the team faring? How are we going to perform this year?
I'd be lying if I would say there's no pressure. Obviously, there's pressure. You're playing for your country. And at the end, more than anything else, you want to win and lift the World Cup. So team's looking really good, very excited. And this bunch is like super fun. I think the energy everyone brings into the game, on and off the field, I think it's great. So I'm really looking forward to this World Cup.
You know what's so amazing is the fact that women's cricket now is watched all over. I mean, you guys are champions and superstars. To see the sport take a shape like this and, go into every household where everybody's waiting for the World Cup to come, that must feel really good.
So women's cricket was not very well known.
Yeah.
Even when I started playing, I used to play with the boys because there was no specific nets for girls. But to see over the years, and I would say the turning point was the 2017 World Cup.
Yeah.
I think that massively changed women's cricket in India. I remember even going to the airport to pick up the Indian team. They expected nobody to come.
Yeah.
And we went there, it was 5 a.m. I still remember the entire airport was flooded with media.
Wow.
Which never happens in
Yeah.
women's cricket, never. I have never seen that.
As a cricketer, what has been your greatest achievement so far?
Receiving the India cap and singing the national anthem.
It must be amazing because, we sit at home and watch you and we feel such a big sense of pride that, our nation is being represented by such wonderful people like yourself. Take us through your emotions when you go and play a big game. You're going to be playing the World Cup right now. If we were to win that trophy, what would that mean to you?
I don't think I'll be able to describe it in words. I don't think over the last few months there's ever a team meeting which has gone where we have not spoken about lifting that World Cup. I think when the men's team won the World Cup,
Correct.
everyone was so emotional, silent. I went in the bathroom, I cried. Seeing them doing it, especially Rohit and Virat, just to make that happen in their last T20 match, I think that was crazy. And we were like, what will happen when we do something like that?
There's so many roller coasters of emotions as a sports person. There are highs, there are lows, there are good days, there are bad days. How does Jemimah deal with the bad days?
This is something I keep telling myself, that it's just a match. I need to get over it because there's another match coming. So whether I score, whether I don't score, it's gone.
Yeah.
Now what I have is what I can do next. So I just made sure that when I was in the nets, I gave it everything.
Yeah.
I was the first to enter the nets, last to get out, and did whatever was possible. Hit the gym, made sure my nutrition was right, my fitness was right, did everything possible, and I used to walk out of the ground knowing I did everything I can, and then I used to leave the rest in God's hands.
Okay, putting on the spot.
Yeah.
Batting, bowling, fielding. You can only choose one as your favorite. Only choose one.
That's my
Pick it.
favorite.
Yeah.
Fielding.
What?
Yeah, I love fielding.
But how are you defying the laws of gravity and flying like the way you are? Like, what are you eating in the morning to be able to...
I have no idea.
you have an extra second of hang time when you're flying in the air. That catch of yours was insane.
Thank you.
Okay,
Thank you.
tell us something about your teammates that we don't know about. Priti.
About Smriti.
Yeah.
You know what? I was just outside with her. We were just talking. And she's like, Jemmy, अगर मेरे बारे में कुछ बोला,
Oh, अच्छा ऐसा.
already धमकी मिला है.
मिल चुका है?
मिल चुका है.
तो मैं उनसे भी आपके बारे में पूछूंगा क्या दिक्कत है? You've just wiggled your way out of that,
she's
ना?
actually very lazy.
अच्छा,
Like
very
on
lazy.
On the ground, she's like proper athlete and stuff like that. But off the field, she's like, even if you have to walk for like 10 minutes or something, she'll be like, nahi, we'll go by cab or we'll go by a rickshaw or something. But 10 minutes kaun chalega? It's like that.
Okay, let's talk about Shefali.
When TikTok was there, Shefali used to make a lot of TikTok reels, which
Really?
has taken it down, but I think I have a few screenshots of it.
Chaliye, for the first time on national television, we'll be showing you some lovely reels that you can watch of what these guys do in their free time.
Yeah.
She's showing it. हाँ, Shefali, she is showing. हम नहीं दिखा रहे, ये दिखा रही
आप
हैं.
अभी बोले किसी को पता नहीं चलेगा.
अब वो ठीक है, थोड़े एक दो वहाँ लोग जो बैठे हैं वो देख लेंगे वहाँ पर.
No.
When I spoke to her and I asked her who is like almost like a prankster in the team or the goofiest or the funniest, the fingers going towards the person she pointed to. It's you. Where do you get this bundle of energy from?
I think it's just my personality.
Yeah.
I think if you see me sitting quietly in one corner, means something is wrong with me. But I am that person. I like having fun. I like putting smiles on people's face. Yes, we play cricket. It gets too serious sometimes. But it's also important to have fun while playing cricket.
Okay, so between the both of them, if they both get out on a low score, who will be in a worse mood when they come back to the dressing room?
I think both of them care a lot when they get out. Maybe Smriti is better at not showing it. Shifu also, she has a moment, but she'll get over it after some time. But I think both of them just care a lot when they get out, yeah.
And you know what? We care a lot about the fact that you're doing such an exceptional job as a cricketer. So thank you for all the great, wonderful memories. Thank you for being the players that you are. And of course, we wish you all the best for the upcoming T20 Women's World Cup. May you shine. May you keep flying and taking those catches. May you score lots of runs. And hopefully we get that cup, yeah, if we can.
Amen. Hopefully,
Amen.
yes.
Amen.
Yes.
There she is. She's ready. We're ready. I know you're ready. And that's the very talented, the all-rounder. Ladies and gentlemen, give it up for Jemimah Rodriguez.